Hey friends, Derrick and Judy here for the Barnabas Network, and you know what time it is. D and J's. It's our faves.
It's our
D and J's
fave time.
faves.
Right.
We're gonna have an awesome time with you today, showing you some of the great things we got in our eclectic auction. All the information about the auction, how to bid, where to pick up, where to look at the stuff is on the auction website.
All there.
And it is really hot in this building. Fans aren't on so you can hear us. And we're trying to be kind of quiet because this baby's going to be sleeping here in a minute.
Sleeping baby.
Okay, so we're going to knock this out.
Summer.
Super.
Eclectic edition D&J's fave.
Let's do it. This is obviously one of my faves. We have to start out with it right here. We're just going to work the room for you, but this is a beauty. Look, check out that carving, the wood grain, and these little details on the corner.
Is this a buffet? Is that what this
I would
is?
call it a buffet. I mean, you can call it whatever you want if you win it. It's got these really cool knobs. I would say these are brass. Look at these keyholes, right? And here's what's really cool. These trays, and wouldn't you know, we've got a key. And the key, I'm not going to try that one because I think it needs a little love. But if you put it in here, turn it the right way, ta-da, you can put stuff in there. Does everything it's supposed to do for a buffet with this sort of style and flair and finish. The texture, it's just got years of age and experience. Does have a little bit of a boo-boo here that somebody has worked on, and so whoever provides this loving home, we hope that you can do that better justice. It's one of my faves.
So, you know, I love me a desk and I love me a table. This item right here, this is a table desk. And, you know, this, like all of the pieces in this eclectic auction, has some stories to it. This is a leather top table desk. It has seen some work, it has seen some writing, it has seen some creation. And look over here, I've got a drawer guy right here, gonna show you something cool.
Professional drawer opener.
Professional drawer opener. Check that out. So that'll fit like a keyboard, and you could just sit there at your table desk. And this is classy, it is distinctive, and I don't know, I have a good feeling about this table desk. And, you know, a lucky winner who's gonna get it.
I just got some training here. We're going to use Judy's wonderful table desk that she picked out here for a functional purpose. This is a fantastic set of, it's a wooden punch bowl set as best we can tell, right? Now there's one little cup that needs some love, right? Boop, little wood glue is going to fix that right up. This time around we're doing a couple lots, right? So we're going to have a grouping of things. This lot is going to also feature some wonderful carved wooden fruit. There's no fruit like wooden fruit. That's what I always say. And check out this ladle. I'm sure that goes here. And the really cool thing, I think, is this is a stand that would go under all of that. And comes with this wonderful set right here. Just a whole grouping. If you see anything in here, you can bid on it. Now this is a different type of wood right here. This is this Australian red gum. And you put that in there. Where else would this guy go, right? So if you see any of those, you'll see this wooden lot, you can bid on it. You win the whole shebang. You can share it with friends. You can wrap it up and give it as gifts. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
You know, I'm just sitting here in this black double rocking chair. So yeah, you heard me, this is a double rocking chair, so it's at least vintage. And it is sturdy, it has curved armrests, and it's got a nice, I don't know if you can see, there's a nice gentle curve to the back. And so you have like some nice back support. So you, a loved one, a friend, somebody you don't mind sitting next to can just sit here and rock. And it is ever so nice. It is sturdy, and it's got some cute gold detail here on the sides. I love it. And this item I think is going to do really well in this auction.
I'll leave that. We're good? We're going? Okay. I've got two favorites, as I often do, right here together. One is this wicker peacock chair, which is pretty sweet. I wish I could sit in it, but right now it's sitting upon a beautiful table. I will lift it up slightly so you can see the top of that table. There's some nice inlay work there, and it's got some fantastic carving on the side and on the legs. We're guessing it's a parlor table, and I think it's just pretty cool. Now, I'm not saying you should buy both of these and put them together. You could. What's really neat about them, I think there's a certain style, there's a certain flair to a lot of the items you're going to see in this eclectic auction. We're pretty jazzed about it. I hope you are too. This right here. Sorry, Tamara, we're just
No, that's fine. That's fine.
rearranging everything.
Just toss it right in that little bowl there.
Curiosities.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my everything red.
I knew that he would somehow end up over there. I get the smaller
Fate,
curiosity.
destiny. Every decision we've
Uh-huh.
made in every moment of our lives has led us to this
Has
moment
led
to
us
share with you.
To me, having this smaller scale item to show.
I'm going to start with this, though. I didn't even
Okay.
see this.
Yeah, it's really cool.
This
And it
is-
works.
What is that?
This is a silver and cut glass lamp.
Would you look
It's
at
an
that?
electric lamp. It's got a little bulb down in there. But how regal does that
My
look?
goodness.
You could buy one of these fanciful cabinets we got and set this on there, and flip of a switch, you've got
Oh.
electricity running in your home.
That
It's
is
a
classy.
beautiful thing. I'm going to set this over here. Now,
gonna
Judy,
set
you
it?
can tell them what we found right there.
Oh, okay. So this, and I actually do love this. I was joking about Derrick taking a bigger item, but this right here, I mean, dollhouse slash kitchen, spice slash smoker's box slash candle holder. And what we've got
hold it
here,
for
you
you.
hold it so that we're not scratching. There's like so much going on with it. You open this little door right here, which you've got like a miniature dollhouse vignette inside. You can store your spices. You can store your candles up top. And it's neat because it extends back, so it's a deep piece. And I don't think I've ever seen. Have you? Have you seen anything like this
I
before?
can safely say I've never seen anything
So
like
this-
that before.
This piece right here might be the most eclectic
It
piece in the
might
whole
be.
eclectic auction.
It's won the trophy.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you carefully set that
I'm
over
gonna
there.
carefully set it over
We
here.
moved all this stuff just so I could tell you about this beautiful baker's cabinet, or Hoosier as some refer to it. It's got fantastic brass work. Check out these little hooks and hinges. This glass is amazing as well. Appears to be made out of oak, so you could put your flowers and other materials in there. And then this tabletop actually slides out to give you a bigger working space. Isn't that cool? And now some of these, this one doesn't have it. Some would have an area where you could actually sift flour through. It might have been like that, and this could be a renovation that has been done to it. Fantastic cabinet. If you love history, you love baking. Now I would imagine these holes are not original. They didn't have cords
must
for their
not be.
laptops
No,
back in the
no,
day,
I think
but
that's in
it's a
recent.
dual purpose Hoosier baking cabinet laptop desk. Wonderful pulls, just all the wear and tear. This piece has got a lot of stories to share, and if you're the top bidder, you're going to be the one who gets to share those stories with your friends and neighbors in your beautiful home.
I'm gonna do a two for.
Big step back.
Yeah. Oh, are we re-rolling now? That I've told him what I'm doing. Okay, so this table right here, we should mention this, right? Because lots of stuff to see. This is a beautiful coffee table, a possible Haywood Wakefield coffee table. It's got some scratches. It's got some love. It has. This is what, mid-century modern that the people love. And wood birch, gorgeous table. And oh, look! I'm doing a twofer. Here on the lower part of the Haywood Wakefield, possible Haywood Wakefield table, is a mahjong set. So, how do you want to open that?
I'll help move this
Okay,
up
or move
here.
it up here. So this treasure came to us, and you've got a complete deluxe set to play mahjong. Right?
I'm not familiar
Do you
with the
wanna bring
game,
it? I'm
but
not
I'm
either.
sure you
Right.
use these pieces in some
Uh-huh.
fashion, and these beautiful trays.
Yeah.
in some
Now,
fashion.
is this like a parlor game? Is this a game that
Judy.
well-dressed people in parlors play?
I
Right.
like to, when I find myself in a hole, I stop digging.
Right.
So you set it up.
You set it up.
And
Yeah.
you match them
Uh-huh.
by matching
Okay.
numbers
Okay.
and or like that's bamboo,
Talk us through it, Tamara.
Chinese writing
Right.
here, bamboo, and we've got dots.
So similar to dominoes.
Yeah,
But a little more
and you only
complicated.
get to take it off when you match two. When you
Oh.
uncover it,
It
stacks.
seems classy. It seems like a classier game.
Right.
Right.
And also, it has these little pegs, which I have no idea what you do with them.
Okay.
But it's a Zen
Okay.
American version. It's 166 pieces of tiles.
166
Kevin, you
piece
had something to add to
mahjong
this?
set. So
This
two.
is one of the better sets, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because there are cheaper versions of this.
Okay.
The American version only has 140.
Yeah.
166.
The American version, the ones we looked up.
So
The
we've
cheap
got
ones.
two mahjong
Oh, the
experts
cheap ones.
The
on,
cheap ones are
on
like
the team. Who knew?
142. They play this
And 80
all
something.
over Asia, okay?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was like their checkers and chess games, okay? So
Beautiful.
they played this.
Do you play? Do you want to teach us how to play?
No,
Okay.
I do not. I am babysitting. Let me go back over there. Hey, Lily.
So there you have it.
You
I
need to
got
go.
in the possible Haywood Wakefield table and a deluxe mahjong set.
Excellent, good.
Both of them are items up for bid. Both could be yours. Who's going for the lunch?
This is we're calling it a white church pew. Pew? A white church pew? Sorry. I mean, there's no disrespect. Judy's just making faces at the way I pronounce words. What I think is really cool about this is I think the right DIY, do-it-yourselfer could fix this up. Somebody's already started, and they've gotten some pieces that have been placed in. Some things have been puttied and need to be sanded. It is like a blank canvas of possibilities. It sits really comfortably. You can put it in your entryway, in your mud room, and with the right finish, can really set off a room. It's one of my favorites. This is a garment stand, and I'm really excited to have the chance to tell you about it because, you know, I thought I would look fancy here today and wear this wonderful jacket, and it's 1,000,000,000 degrees in here. We had to turn the fans off so you can hear what we're saying. And look, I've got a wonderful spot where I can put my jacket. Later, I'm going to come back and put this tie. I went full Windsor today. That's how much I care about you guys. Not the half Windsor. We don't bring that. We bring the full Windsor. And I'll probably hang that here. I could put my keys there. A wonderful addition to a gentleman's room.
Oh, yes.
Or ladies' room, depending on how you want to dress. And it's got a nice seat. It's just got a little curve in the bottom where there's a cut. And you're ready to go.
It lifts up.
It lifts
I'm being
up.
told. I'm being told that it lifts
Good
up.
gosh. Look
Oh.
at that.
You put your shoes.
Some
Shoes.
accoutrement in there.
Yes.
Belts.
Whatever
Yes.
one needs. I could see my socks rolled up very neatly in there.
You can stash anything in there. How
down.
Shoes set underneath of it.
Pull a Mr. Rogers. Put my
Mhm.
slippers on. It can be yours. It's one of my favorites.
I don't know. No, I've already done chair. I'm going to do the weather vane.
Talk about the whole corner. Let's just do it.
Look at this corner we're in over here. We're so excited. We don't know which piece we're going to do at any given moment. I think we all need to look at this gorgeous weather vane, though. I feel like I now need to own a weather vane.
Are those cells copper?
They must be. Look at the detail, and look how pretty
Yeah,
they
those are copper. Oh, check that out. It would turn
It
too in the
turns.
breeze. Fantastic.
I can't believe that I've gone all this time without having a weather vane.
Now, it's got a set screw, so you can move this to get it set up
Okay.
based on where north is. So then when the winds blow, you'll know, I guess, which
Yeah.
direction they're coming from.
So wood, copper, metal, gorgeous weather
Yeah.
vane. Where else are you going to find one of these beauties? It's up for
fantastic.
bid in the Eclectic Auction. There's such a corner over here.
While we're here in the corner, I'm going to talk about this wonderful light fixture. I don't know the name or the maker of it, and I dare pick it up, but you can see the potential here. Chandelier, if you would, but it's got some nice industrial notes to it. A little bit of a bent on that one. Other ones look good. Let's see what we have here. Maxim Lighting Lodge 8 light chandelier. Retails for, oh my god.
How much does it retail?
Oh my god. How many zeros do you think?
Three.
3 zeros.
Yeah.
1 and 3 zeros.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. This, I might have to go hang the tie up here in a minute.
Take this out.
Ooh.
You can hang it on the thing.
And Judy, can we talk about this together? This
Oh, I
is
think
so
we
much that
should,
we've got to
yeah.
share. I don't know how this operates.
English nesting tables.
So it looks like one would bring this out.
Uh-huh.
A little baby table.
Aw.
Look at that. How cool is that?
That's adorable. And we've got
Look,
another
you
one.
got one too.
Okay, so.
That way our friends could play together.
Okay, we have. Okay, yes,
Look
see, I've
at
already
that.
done it. I don't
You-
pull things out
I
because.
tricked her.
Right.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, Judy.
Table.
Look at
and
that.
that's not my fort. So look how cute those are. And then you've got this.
It's a little table family.
3 tables in one. English nesting tables.
Look at that.
So I love anything with words exactly like this. Parlor chair Victorian. Victorian parlor chair. I think I've said parlor a couple times in this video, but anyway, this one is a gorgeous, regal, genteel, beautiful chair that really would like make your parlor pop or make any room in your house parlor if you have it in there. It's got some wheels on the bottom there so you can scoot around, and it's the only one in the Eclectic Auction, and it might be the only one, you know, in town, so I think you should bid on it.
And while we're here,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to talk about this piece. This piece has just sort of been calling everybody's name.
The piece.
It's very quiet. What we know is it, according to this, it was made in Mexico. It's sort of a bent wood chair, but with sort of natural wood, tied with a variety of bark and rope, with leather top, and you can tell there's some age to this leather. I'm amazed at these pieces on the side, sort of split wood. Beautiful look to it. We don't know what it's called, but
It's got some mystery to it. This is like the mystery piece.
It's got some history, it's got some stories, and if you're the top bidder, it can be yours. Are you making fun of me?
No.
Making a reference to me
just call you Secretariat.
like a horse. Okay, fair
A
enough. Famous horse.
A winning horse.
If I had to be a horse,
That'd be
that'd be me. I don't know. There's other horses that I might have a likeness to. What was the Lone Ranger's horse?
Well, what's that horse's name?
Come on, Judy. The bit's gonna fall apart if you can't think of those horses' name.
Silver.
There you go. There you go. Silver, Miss Ed, possibly. I'm about to lose this tie. We're here though to talk about secretary desk. We've got a couple beautiful secretary desks, and they're right here together. So I'm going to talk about this one, and then Judy's going to talk about that one. What I like about this one is the keyhole has this nice little beading around, sort of beautiful metal work. Open it up. The hinges work great. All these little spots where you can put things, and it looks like that actually might. There you go. That's where it needs to be. Might need a little love there, but it's beautiful finish, and it's got drawers. Whoops. And then it's got a shelf below, and it could go right there against the wall next to the buffet that you won in the auction, and you could sit down and you could write letters to old friends. It's a beautiful secretary. It's one of my favorites. That's my winning horse in this race.
That's your winning horse? Okay. Well, let's see. So this one is also a secretary. It's antique. You can really tell. You touch this, it is like you're touching a piece of history. And who knows? Who knows what kind of letters might have been written on this? So we've got a brown wood desk. You've got organizing boxes up top for your letters, your epistles, your documents, and we do have a couple of drawers here. Oh, look, I was able to pull that drawer out without incident. Another one here. Hey, how about that? And oh, check out the pretty little curves down here with the legs. This is an elegant secretary's desk. The other one might have been a little bit, utilitarian. This one has some class and verve to it. So this one is my pick of the secretaries that we have in this auction. What are you doing?
This was a top secret secretary she didn't know about.
Oh.
And Judy, you're going to be blown away by this.
Oh, well.
This, we believe, is a traveling secretary desk.
Well, I saw this yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I
Oh, she
did.
did know. I was being sneaky for no reason.
And it
What's-
did blow my mind. It did blow my mind. Yeah.
What's cool about it, and you unlock that, and then that would go down on your table. And look, you've got all the things that you need to carry, all your letter writing materials
Can you
if you're
imagine?
traveling the world.
Yeah.
You could take this and you could take a trunk of treasures and you could see
Document the whole thing.
the whole
Right.
thing. Write letters back home, do your illustrations. Speaking of trunks,
That is my favorite one. by the
should
way.
we segue?
That's a great segue to the trunk incident that we have.
So, a couple days back, we had a trunk show up here at Barnabas.
We did.
We don't often take trunks, but it
We
showed
don't.
up.
Yeah.
A couple days later,
Yeah.
another trunk showed up,
Another one.
and then we went out to pick up some furniture. Wouldn't you know, there's 3 trunks there. While we were picking those 3 trunks up,
Right.
2 more trunks came in. So
What are
we
the odds?
have lots
Yeah.
of junk,
Yeah.
and we have the trunk. So we're going to show those trunks right now.
Abracadabra. I'm gonna make him appear.
Smooth.
Hey, Bess. I've got a #1 fan out there who likes to see me pop out of things. So I did that for her and for me because I like popping out of things. It's weird, I know. This is one of the first trunks we're going to talk about. This is a black and green steamer trunk. What's really cool about this trunk is it's got the keys for it. It's kind of rare to have a trunk make it through this much life, this much history, and go halfway around the world and back and bring the keys with it. So you got switches, locks, hinges, latches, and what is amazing, if that weren't enough, is this is sort of the garment box. Now the leather straps have gone, right? But this is the lid. You can put garments in there, and then this fits right here in the top part of the trunk. So whether you're planning a trip around the world or just looking for some decor for your home, this is a wonderful trunk, and I think it should be yours. I think you should bid it up, because while you're bidding, you're helping put furniture in the homes of families right here in our community who could need a helping hand.
So we're trunking it, right? And this is an army trunk. At least vintage military foot locker. We've got the gorgeous latches here, opens up. You can see the lining here, the inside of the trunk. This fits a lot of stuff, I think. You could fit, like, you know, a pretty decent vacation wardrobe in this trunk. And you know, we have an abundance of trunks right now, and this one is a fun one. They're all fun, but this is an Army Foot Locker vintage, and I think you should bid on it. You wanna do- Oh, me? Okay. So trunk mania here. This is like a first for Barnabas in one of our eclectic auctions. This one right here is a cream vintage, at least vintage, possibly antique, humpback, domed, not doomed. It is not doomed. It is full of happiness.
Not haunted at
No.
all.
There is no way that this is haunted. It is a trunk that has seen some stories. What did we say? Is it 10? Is this a 10?
Repoussé.
Yes. It is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I'm not going to lift it up, but there are small original
I'll pick
wheels
it up
on
for
the
you.
bottom. You going to do that?
I can do that.
So this trunk,
Check out these guys right here.
can't you just see this
Little
like
wheel.
rolling through some Gilded Age depots where, you know, someone from like an Edith Wharton novel is going to a country house for the weekend where dramatic things will happen. I love it. I think that it's the most dramatic trunk that we have of all the trunks.
95% chance it's not haunted.
It is not, or doomed at all. It's full of mirth, right?
since we're running long on our trunk show, I'm gonna truncate it a little bit. Thought you'd get a kick out of that, Judy. And I'm gonna talk about two of them right here. This is a wooden one. Ooh, look at that brass chain. I didn't even know that was in there. That's pretty sweet. I like the look of that. Sort of very, very simple. It's got a minty, like almost a cinnamon aroma. And it's pretty cool, nice, very understated design. You can sit on it, put your shoes on, that sort of thing. And then I like this one right here. I'm gonna butcher these words, but this is gonna be fun. This is a faux bamboo chest, a rattan trunk, and is a champagne chinoiserie. Is that how you say it, Judy?
Yeah, that's it.
Hollywood Regency coastal trunk with a basket weave design. Beautiful brass work. Again, I'm a fan of that. The fit and finish of it. It's got a real sort of boho, crisp look, which I think could look spot on in even a contemporary. You don't get weak on me. We still got trunks to talk about.
I mean, that last trunk it took a lot out of me. Which one of these two
Are you ready to talk about that one? I'm gonna be here all day. You gotta put up with it.
Okay.
I'll let you talk about that one. I'll talk about this one.
Okay, you talk about the one you want to talk about.
I'll talk about either one. I love both of them.
Okay.
Which one you want to talk about?
Okay, well, I'll just talk about this one that I'm standing in.
Let me pull this out for you.
Oh boy.
There you
Okay. Yeah, I do want to talk about this one because this one is a black and brass leather trunk, and those of us who have been like getting a trunk education this week, what do we know about this one? It's got some interesting markings from former
No.
trips, right?
It does. It's been to Huntington, New York.
It's been to Huntington, New York, which I think I think there might be like some country estates, some Gilded Age mansions.
Seabrook? I don't know if that's a name or a place.
That seems kind of
Could be a name. Could be part of a history.
It could have been part of a
The
history.
legacy.
Let's open this up and check it out. Let's see what we've got here. Oh boy.
Oh,
okay.
look at that print. Oh my
Beautiful
gosh.
paisley print. You smelled that other one? You know what? This one smells like travels.
Oh my gosh.
It smells like travels, sweaters, and maybe some shawls. Do you smell it?
I'm getting a hint of that.
Yes.
It's got some history to it.
Like a fancy great aunt's trunk that would come once every 5 years. And
I'm just saying while I'm thinking about it, if we were to do a t-shirt redesign, I'd love to have this print on the Barnabas t-shirt. Wouldn't that be
what
classy?
even is that print? That is gorgeous.
Could get a whole suit made out of that.
I would like a jumpsuit made of that.
Yeah.
Here comes Kevin.
Kevin's got to put his stamp of approval on it. What do you think, Kelvin?
Do you like the paisley?
I like the paisley, but not as the
Not as a t-shirt.
What about a jumpsuit?
jumpsuit for you.
A tracksuit?
Yeah, a
Not a
tracksuit.
tracksuit, Derrick.
A
You
vest.
can use with a vest. for you, Derrick.
Matching windbreakers for me and you. We'll be a hip-hop dance duo.
Not gonna work, buddy.
Okay.
I'm going back to living.
Keep hustling the furniture.
But anyway, so I don't know. This one might be edging out the other one. This is my favorite, just because of the mystery and the whole vibe. This is a vibe trunk.
It's got vibes.
Yeah.
It's got vibes. While we're over here, I'm going to talk about this one.
Okay. Also vibes.
Speaking of vibes, I believe this was the trunk that started our trunk journey. It was one of the first ones to come in. It's beautiful. I mean, the way it's being cared for. Again, you've got some of these stamps of places it has been, stories it's told. And, I mean, you can kind of make out some names. I'm not going to try to say them, but it looks like it's been over the world. Metal finish with sort of wooden ribs here. And I'm going to open it up.
Ooh.
Isn't that a nice color? Copper on that hinge. And what I think is really amazing, I don't know that much about trunks, but the handles are usually leather or rope. And this one's probably been replaced at some point, but it's been done in the right way. See how this rope is woven to where it's thicker here and not as much there, so you get a good handle.
Seems
Now,
like there should be doubloons in that.
yeah, and so I would not recommend picking it up by those handles, but it's part of the treasure that you'll win if you're the highest bidder in this eclectic auction.
So new to this eclectic auction, are lots. We've got lots of lots. And I'm standing in Christmas Town over here. We've got some Christmas lots. Just take a look at all the wonderful Christmas decor items we have here. A lot of them are by Spode, which, as I understand, is kind of a big deal. We've got a round bowl. We've got a beautiful little holiday house. We've got the classic Spode Christmas tree right here, some Santa spreaders. All of these items, look over here at this pretty table with ornaments, vintage ornaments. We've got like a Santa letter holder. Hey, a battery operated electronic musical swinging Santa. If you don't have one of these in your holiday roundup, I think it's time. Look at him, he's got opposable arms, moving head. Swings and sways to Santa Claus is coming to town. And these are some pretty exciting Christmas lots. Look over here, gorgeous trees. This is a little bit more of an elegant Christmas lot with your red reindeer and some beautiful ornaments and these Christmas trees. Pretty exciting. Some homespun and gorgeous little ornaments. I don't know. I think these Christmas lots are going to be a big deal.
They are a big deal,
Yeah.
and a couple big deals I wanted to touch
Right.
on right here before we go talk about some
Okay.
other lots. If I can
Talk about some lots.
segue here. This I think is really amazing. This is a electroplate teapot. So electroplated silver teapot, and it's got some stamp on the bottom, and the detail, you can tell all the detail is hand done. And we believe it could be a George Lee and Company. They made teapots from the 1880s to the 1980s.
It's pewter. Is it pewter?
It could be pewter. I thought it was silver plated.
Okay.
But it does looks more like pewter. Who knows? It's a beautiful treasure. Great patina to it. Look at the handmade wing nut. They made their own wing nuts back then. It's crazy. And we got it paired right here. A separate auction item. This is the Hogan's Heroes electric coffee pot, which I think if you're a fan of the show or a fan of coffee is a wonderful treasure. Get it inspected by your local electrician if you ever decide to dare use it. And the last thing that I really love right here, I know it's not lots, I'm just interjecting here.
Or holiday themed.
Or holiday theme, depends on your holiday. This is a stone rubbing of, we believe, the Angkor Wat Temple. And you can see it's probably rice paper, but you've got the embossing from the relief made when it was rubbed as a print. Beautiful. Don't know the history of it, don't know the value of it, but that's for you to decide as you bid in our auction. Gotcha. I found my notepad.
Okay.
I'm ready. You want to start or you want me to?
You know what? Why don't you start? I feel like you are ready for.
There's a little deer sticker on the side of that trunk. That's cute. I'll have to show you later. I'll start right over here. These, we've got lots of dishware, chinaware, but we've also got some decor items. And some of them, this is a little box of treasure right here. Everything brass, and it looks like possibly copper. Look at this. Look at the detail on that. I gotta open that up. It seems to be a lid. Look at that. How cool is that? And there is a candle holder next to it, which we think is really cool. And then this little guy plays music. Looks like, I haven't tried this yet. This could be the terrible time to do it. How cool is that?
That is beautiful.
And in addition to those things, might as well let the refrain finish. There we go.
Powerful. Yeah.
It's doing another diversity. I just turned it a little bit.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that as inspiration here. This is a sort of an Asian theme lot. I have been drawn to these two little guys from the day they came in. They appear to be like teapots, but if you notice, there is no hole in the spout. So I would call them decorative teapots, and there's no markings. They could be new, made to look old. It's hard to say. There's no telling what sort of treasures were in there. I love this guy right here. Great pairing. And these, gosh, I forgot. There's so many things to show you. You're just gonna have to look at all the photos. These are really cool. And these place settings here. Judy, check this out. As I carefully not drop this.
Oh my goodness.
Is that not beautiful? Here, hold that one for me. I want to show the friends at home this other one here. So there's a variety of.
This is light as a feather too. Look
Yeah. Somebody who knows what they're looking at would tell you, and these things have quite a story, I'm sure. And maybe you're that fella or gal who knows about these things, and they can be your treasures to share and care for through the passage of time if you're the highest bidder.
Such an exciting amount of lots over here.
What
really.
do you got to talk about?
So, you know, if you are like a China person and you love, fine dinnerware, I mean, where else are you going to find these gorgeous curated lots of fine dishes in China over here? Check it out. We have everything really for every taste, style. We talked about vibes earlier. Any vibe over here with, look at these sets. We've got some beautiful Starburst, creative, fine china dinner plates over here. You really can't find those. And everything here is just like ready-made. If you want to, get these for yourself or as a gift for someone who appreciates fine dinnerware in China, we've got lots. I don't think I can stress enough what a lot of lots we have in this auction. It's a lot of lots. What's Derrick looking at over there?
I was looking at some of these lots over here that we're not even going to show you all of them. There's brass lots, there's some wooden bowls, there's beautiful amber glasses, decanters, more silverware, but there's also, this is a brass helicopter, and that little guy has a propeller that spins, and it looks like landing. What do you call the landing gear on a helicopter? Rails, I guess. But this, I can safely say, of many things in this auction, I've never seen one of these before.
Truly unique.
Truly unique. There's a sleigh with, it looks like 6 tiny reindeer. I don't know what Christmas story they're listening to, but they're made out of brass back there. And yeah, all sorts of goodies in this eclectic auction. We hope you check them all out. We might pick another couple treasures to talk about. The main thing is, hit the website. Look at all the items we've got that are still intact.
Everything's fine.
It's all good. Check out all the photos and check out the in-person browsing times. You can actually come by here and carefully walk through. No kids, no strollers, no bags, please, because it's a lot of breakable stuff. And we'd be happy to give you a tour of Barnabas when you do, so you can see what, at the end of the day, all the money and effort that you put into this organization means to our community.
It's all for the love of the cause.
I think it's going to be good. We rolling? We ready? All right, sorry, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so we are going to wrap things up talking about a couple pieces of artwork and other treasures. I'm going to jump right in with this right here is a exact survey of the city of London. And so whether you're a friend of the Queen's land, the Queen Mother's land, I don't know where she lives. Is she in London? Buckingham's?
That's what
is
I
it?
told
She got a couple places there.
A couple of places.
But it's just really, it's got a great aesthetic.
There's one back there too.
Beautifully framed, yep. And
4
so you
pieces.
hang those up, and it's hiding so many other great treasures we don't even have time to talk about,
Goodness
guys. You're gonna have to
gracious.
check out the site.
So many
There's
treasures.
another Hoosier back there. There's this fantastic thing. But we'll touch on this artwork here. I'll bring them over here so you don't have to see your reflection in the mirror there, Judy.
It's okay.
I broke the
I'm
frame.
a pro.
I broke the frame. This is bird painting. It's a sort of an ink painting. It's got some stamps on it. Beautiful. There's 3 of these guys, and I think these are treasures. Again, you might agree with me, and if you do, go ahead and bid on these.
All of them on the website.
Fantastic original works of art, including this guy. This is, oh gosh, it's got some meat to it.
It's a heavy one.
It is heavy. This painting, you can see the texture of the paint. Some great brushwork, great line work.
What's this style? What is this?
It's sort of an abstract expressionist. Actually, hang on. There might be a figure there in the middle. Hard to make out
wow, yeah.
exactly what's going on in the scene. It's signed AM. And that is about all we know. We've not taken it out. There is a tear across the middle or a fold. This could be Andre. Oh, there we go. So we don't know because I haven't flipped it over.
Right.
Andre Martin is written
Andre
on
Martin.
there. Oil on paper, dated 1970.
70.
So unique work of art. And I think any art collection, especially in our eclectic auction, would not be complete without a wonderful piece of really the highest taste that we have to offer. I mean, you could just pair this with any other item in here, like this wonderful clock, right? And you're home set.
Don't call yourself an art aficionado if you don't have
This exact print, this exact
one in
piece.
your collection.
You need it. It's in our auction. Bid on it. Can be yours. Hey Judy, I found another horse. Look at that right there. I don't know that that's even in the auction, but it's a horse stool.
It should be in the auction.
Should
A
be.
little horse stool.
That is cool. All right, I wonder
Very
what that
fun.
horse's name is.
He
All right.
seems fast.
Seems fast. All right. Tell us what you got here, Judy.
So this is a vintage pachinko machine. Doesn't that just sound cool? We had this entrusted to us by a donor who thought that this would be a fun auction ad, and boy is it ever. This machine is from the 70s. It's for sure early 70s. We've got most of the little cute silver pachinko balls right here, and this, just think about that, you know, how you would put them in there, they would go. I've never played pachinko, so I don't know, but I do know that this would be a one-of-a-kind ad, a conversation piece for your home. You know, we're really trying to make our way through all these eclectic treasures because there's so many of them, and it has come to my attention that we have another parlor chair. Earlier, someone, who may be me, claimed that another parlor chair was the only one in town or in the state, which is, you know, it's just something I said. And we've got another one right here. This one is actually fancier than the other one. It is a beautiful, like a wine-colored, a burgundy-colored parlor chair. Super gorgeous, wonderful condition. Brass wheels on the front legs. Check out those wheels, Derrick. Look down there. So you have a chair with wheels, and this really, you need a parlor chair in your parlor. And if you don't have a parlor, this is the inspiration to get one. But again, it is another parlor chair.
Okay. We'll keep it rolling.
Okay,
Let's,
keep it
I want
rolling.
to talk about this right here.
We can't not talk about it.
Move my handy dandy legal
Uh-huh.
pad
What
for
do we
legal
have here?
purposes. This is a harmonium.
A harmonium.
Otherwise often known as a pedal organ. And from what we can tell, it's Kimball, Chicago, Kimball and Company, manufactured in the 1800s,
Oh, wow.
I believe.
Yeah.
Possibly the 1700s. I get confused when somebody says 18th century.
Yeah, because you have to.
That
you have to
potentially mean it
figure-
was made in the 1700s. That
Right.
seems like a bit of a bold statement.
Right.
Somebody who knows more about these would be able to research it.
So
Well,
if any of you harmonium people with knowledge out
Aficionados.
there,
Yeah,
hit us
comment,
up with that because
let us
we're
know.
fascinated by this.
It's really cool because what you do is you see, look at the metal name there, W.W. Kimball Co.
Kimball and Co.
Yep. And so one would pedal there, and then that provides the air
Listen to that.
for the bellows. Isn't that cool?
Play
And
us
then
a
there's
little
all
something.
these little knobs that change the tone. And then this lever here that you can hit with your knee makes it louder, I think. Appears to. And then this side.
Play us out. Play us out, Derek.
Here we go. We're going? Okay, good. You ready? Just you let me know if we're going. All right. Let's do this.
Charleston, jumpsuit. I don't have any. All right. You know, we're trying to make our way through.
Sorry.
Okay.
Here you go. You ready?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I just did one.
I don't think she's gonna get up and go anywhere.
So
That's good.
let me. This right here is a wonderful garment stand.
She's gonna
Right.
wake
It's
up
got
and say, "What
Kevin.
about
You
the
need
Kevin?"
something?
No.
Okay.
They're talking about my baby.
Okay. Well, I'm just.
I'm sorry. She's gonna get up and come looking for me in a minute.
Okay. Fair enough.
Camera.
All right. We'll start. Well, I'm not gonna pick your favorites for you. Let me.
Well,
I gotta.
It's okay. I mean, we all have our things that we like to do. Let's see here. So many eclectic pieces. I just don't know. Okay, the Victoria parlor chair maybe. Or are you going to do this? Are we going to?
No, you can do that.
I don't want to do that because I think
Well,
you
you
know
talk
more.
about the parlor chair, and I'll talk about the other.
Let's talk about the parlor chair and I don't know. No, I've already done chair. I'm going to do the weather vane.
Talk about the whole corner. Let's just do it.
Look at this corner we're in over here. We're so excited. We don't know which piece we're going to do at any given moment.
Pew. A white church pew. Sorry. Oh, come on. How many zeros do you think?
3.
3 zeros. 1 and 3 zeros.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. This, I might have to go hang the tie up here in a minute.
You can hang it on
The traveling one.
the horse.
Okay. Genuine vulcanized trunk fiber binding made by Taylor Fiber Company.
What does your boss do on a Tuesday? Boss on
Oh, that's an easy fit for you. Scrunch it down. Yeah, scrunch it. Scrunch it. Okay. He's closing his own trunk.
I got this.
Okay.
You got the key, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey folks, it's Derrick and Judy here with D and J's Faves, and we're being just a little quiet because Kevin's trying to get a little baby to sleep, okay? So we're gonna run through everything we're gonna normally do
Yes.
for D and J's Faves,
Soothing.
just in a little lower key tone, okay?
Soothing for the baby.
Exactly. So once upon a time, we decided to have an eclectic sale in the summer, and
To get signed up, all you have to do is just text eclectic to 27262 or hop on that auction link. Stop.
she got that number wrong. Keep 76278.
What?
I've got notes right here, Judy.
76278.
Yeah.
That's not what it's false.
Bless her heart, we're still going. And
But I did have to stop
You
Okay.
stopped?
I did.
Okay. When,
Okay.
Let's start over
Let's
again.
start over.
Let's do it. Hello. It's me. I'm wondering if after all these years, if you would like me to go over everything. They said time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello. Hope you're well. I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be. Hello from the other side. Something like that. I'm not really a harmonium player or Adele, but thank you so much for checking out our eclectic auction, and we hope you enjoy it.
Have fun. Happy bidding.